Hey guys, what's up? It's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction, and I share my life with you. So today, I'm just getting a little bit of makeup on just to go down to the store. I don't want to look like a complete slobby slob. And thought I'd come on and chat with you guys before I go to do that. So last night, we had such a good Mara meeting, you guys. Like, when I got off of that live stream last night, I was just like inspired. So thanks for everybody that showed up and came. And hey girl, what's up? Hey Kashawn, hey Cindy, hey y'all, what's up? So we're gonna do some makeup and we're gonna chat about life. And I'm gonna share something with you guys. It's an update from yesterday. Hey Sophia, hey Misty. It's an update from yesterday about my friend. So I guess I'll wait just a few minutes for people to get here, and then I'm going to update you guys about what happened, okay? And trigger warning, it's not good, okay? Hey Philip. Hey, what's up? You made it to I'm coughing. You made it to a YouTube live stream. Y'all, Phil is my friend from Facebook. Hey Nicole, how you doing? You guys, Nicole is a new subscriber, so welcome her to the fam. Welcome her to the fam, the Real Talk Recovery family. So, okay, you guys, there's enough of y'all in here right now to update you guys. So, let me just go back and tell you what happened yesterday, for those of you guys that were not on the live stream last night. So, yesterday I was at work, and I was working, and I got a phone call from my good friend Tara. And I don't know if you guys remember, but I've talked to you guys, I've told story times about Tara before. Tara is the girl who called CPS on me. Hey Sonia. Okay, she is my friend that was there with me when my son was born. This girl was my best friend for years, okay? Wow, congratulations Sonia, that's awesome. See, the gifts of sobriety. See, when you're doing the right thing and you're staying on track, then you can afford to go get a new car because you're not spending your money on dope no more. So congratulations, Sonia. I'm super duper proud of you. I think you know that, girl. But congratulations. You deserve it. So I've told you guys stories about Tara before. Tara, hey, Captain. Tara's the girl who called DHS on me, and that's how my son was removed. It wasn't because of her. It was because of my addiction, of course. But she's the person who called him. So for a long time, for the first 3 years of my sobriety, you guys, I had a really heavy resentment towards her. I wouldn't talk to her. She would call me. I would block her phone calls. She would try to follow me on Facebook. I would block her. I was so mad at her for a long time, right? And me and her, we used to use together all the time. Well, so we used together heavy, you guys, heavy. So about a year and a half ago, I was at work one day, and she walked in the door. And she saw me and she started crying. She started crying and she put her arms out like this, and I was thinking, I want to punch this bitch in the mouth, right? But I was like, no, just do it, Nicole. Make amends. Forgive her. Forgive her. So I walked over and I told her, I said, I forgive you and I'm sorry too. And we made amends with each other, you know. She still has never admitted to me that she called CPS, but I know it was her, just so y'all know. But I forgave her that day. Is it breaking up, you guys? Hold on, let me see. This pisses me off. God, I hate her. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Okay. All right, let me know if the reception's a little bit better. So after that, you guys, I made amends to her. I unblocked her number, but she would call out. Come on Wi-Fi. Okay, she would call me and she would want to hang out, right? But I would just ignore her phone calls, you guys, because I was just afraid to go hang out with her because I know she's still getting high. Well, recently here, she's been calling me a lot more, and she's been calling me while she's in hallucinations. She's been calling me when she's psychotic. So yesterday I was at work and she called me and she was hallucinating that her 12-year-old daughter had a man hidden underneath her bed. Okay? So right then I was like, forget this. I'm going over there to check on her. So I got up, I left my job, and I went over to her house for the first time in 4 years that I've seen her outside of my job. Okay? I went over there and I walked upstairs and she was standing outside. And when I tell you guys, she was so spun out. Her pupils were covering her whole eye. She was erratic. She was talking like 90 miles an hour. She was flailing her arms around. I mean, she was just bad. And then I looked inside the house and I saw her daughter. I saw her daughter. And I said, "Hey baby, are you okay?" And she started crying and she was like, my mom thinks I have people in this house. I promise Nicole, I'm not. You guys, I knew right then that her mom was hallucinating. That nobody was there. But to appease her mom, I went through the house and I looked under the bed. I looked at the windows. I looked everywhere, you guys. And then I sat down with her and we looked at this video camera. And she was showing me recordings, pointing to the camera and saying, "Don't you see it? It's right there." And I was telling her, "It's not there, girl. I promise you, there's nothing there." You guys, I just broke down. I started crying my eyes out. And I was getting real uncomfortable, you know, because I just didn't feel comfortable. So I told her, I said, "Listen, I've got to go pick my son up from school. I have to go." But I offered, I said, you know, "Gianna, do you want to come with me?" Right? I asked her daughter if she wanted to come with me, and with me, and she would be safe, right? And Tara wouldn't let me take her, you guys. So right then, I was like, called my husband, and I was like, I need to get a hold of her parents, of her aunt and her sister, right? Because they need to come over here and get her daughter. So I told Tara, I said, "Let me go home, take Nathaniel home, right? And I'll be right back. And I'll come back over here and I'll get your daughter." Listen to me, Captain. Listen. I know. Listen to this. All right. So I told her, I said, "I'll be right back." So I went home. I got Nate. We went and got something to eat. We hung out for a little bit. And then I called Tara to see if she was at the house because I was going to come over, right, get her daughter. Well, she wasn't there, you guys. She was out with her sister and Gianna's aunt. And I was like, okay, that's good. She's with family, you know? She's with family. So she'll be okay. They'll take the kid. So I went live and we did our Mara meeting, right? Well, during that Mara meeting, I got 4 phone calls. And guess who it was? It was her. Okay? It was her. So after I hung up with you guys last night, I called her back and I was like, "Hey, what's up? What's going on? Are you okay?" And she was like, "This is a 911. I need your help, Nicole. I need your help." And I was like, "Okay, girl, what's going on?" And this is all over the phone, you guys. I didn't go back over there. Listen to me. I know, y'all, I'm not stupid, okay? I don't want to get high. But first of all, and I'm not taking my kid around there either, so don't worry about that. I'm not dumb. Shit. So she was talking around in circles, and I was like, "Where's your daughter at? Where's your daughter and where's your sister?" And that's when she told me that she came home and she found dope baggies in her daughter's room. You guys, she hallucinated this. There's nothing there. And she started yelling at her daughter, who is 12 years old. Okay? She called 911, Tara did, and they came and they got her daughter. And then they took her daughter to the hospital, and I think they took Tara to jail. Because honestly, you guys, I can't get a hold of her now. I've called up to the hospital. I've called everywhere to make sure that her daughter's okay. I think, oh girl, I already know. I used to be the same way. And that's why, like, I know that she believes that she's seeing all these things, right? I know she's seeing it because I remember. I used to be the same way when I was at her house, and she would always tell me to shut the fuck up and go, right? She is one of the people who let me walk down the street in the middle of the night, okay, you guys, in no clothes. So I was just trying to make sure that she was safe. Well, so last night she called and she wanted me to bring her cigarettes, and I sat down with my husband, you guys, and for a split second, you guys, I was going to go bring her cigarettes. And then I said, "Your damn mind?" I said that to myself. Have you lost your damn mind, bitch? You ain't going over there to bring her cigarettes? Right? She don't need no cigarettes. She needs to go the fuck to sleep. That's what she needs. So, I didn't go over there. And I'll tell you this, I have not been around anyone high like that since I've been sober. But I'll tell you guys this. It was so bad, I cried my eyes out. I could feel how afraid she was and how real what she was seeing is to her. Truly seeing those things. So, just so you guys know, the daughter is getting taken away from her. Not because I called the law or anything like that, because I would never do that, honestly. But it's because her family is stepping in. Thank God. Is stepping in, and I'm just trying, the only thing I'm trying to do, you guys, is to make sure that she is in treatment or somewhere safe that she can get help. Now, I'm not driving over there though. Okay? Like that was a one-time ordeal. It's just not smart and it's not safe because she is very, very intoxicated. But the reason I went over there yesterday, you guys, honestly, the only reason I went over there yesterday was to try and get her daughter to come home with me. She did the same for me whenever I was on drugs. She came and got Nate for me and tried to help me many times. And finally, I stopped letting her take my son, and that's when she called CPS on me. So I just didn't want her daughter to have to go through that torture that my son had to go through going in foster care. You know what I mean? I know, girl, I know. I'm over here trying to get these tears out of my eyes. And you guys, unless you have experienced Child Protective Services, then you cannot understand. It is not anywhere you want your child to have to go. Okay? It is not anywhere. You don't want your babies to have to go into strangers' homes. And you don't even know if those strangers are going to be good strangers, people that actually really want to help those babies. Some people, a lot of these people who are foster parents, you guys, They just do it for the money, and those babies end up getting neglected even worse than when they were in their parents' homes. Okay? Yes, Sophia. Yes, you are so lucky, and that's why I tell you that all the time, girl. Because family is way better than going in with some stranger. Okay? Can you imagine being a young girl and going into some stranger's house? Like, that's what I was trying to protect her from, was having to do that. But I can't do anything about it. You know, the only thing I can do, you guys, is help her find treatment, and I offered that, but she has to take that step herself. You know, I can't make her go to treatment. It just makes me sad, because it was like looking at myself in the mirror. It was like looking at myself in the mirror and seeing how crazy I used to be when I was out there. I mean, it was crazy. It was such a slap in the face. And it also made me proud, because I have really come far from where I used to be. I have come so far, you guys. So far. And damn it, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. Because 4 years ago, I would have been right there with her hallucinating. You hear me? Hallucinating and looking like a crazy person. Hey, Big Easy. Hallucinating and looking crazy. It's just so, man, I'm telling you what, dope is so bad, y'all. Methamphetamine ain't no joke. It is no joke. It will take you down through there. You understand me? You will be going crazy in no time. Don't even try it, y'all. Oh, Kim, girl, let me just tell you, you would die. You would be like tripping, okay? You would be tripping. You wouldn't be able to sleep for days. You hear me? There were some times where I'd stay up for 10 days straight in a row without any sleep. You hear me, guys? 10 days straight in a row. I was the kind of person who liked to get high on meth during the day and then get high on Roxy's at night, trying to come down. Damn, that's pretty. Shit. Oh, girl, Sarah, nobody could tell me different. I was the same way. Hey, Jamie, what's up, girl? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Girl, I know. I used to cook meth with my friend. When I moved in with him, we cooked that shit all day long. You guys, it is made out of fuel, gas, ephedrine, rat poisoning, heat, lye, what is that? Red phosphorus? Girl, I could sit here and tell you all the ingredients. It's like having a chemistry experiment in your freaking house. I've seen people catch houses on fire. I've seen people get blown up from cooking dope and burned all over their body. Shoot, y'all don't even know. I used to shuck matches at this guy's house. Have y'all ever heard of shucking matches? This guy I used to live with, his name was Nate. He cooked dope, and in order to get free dope, I would go over there and sit and shuck matches, okay? And exactly, girl, Amy, I'm telling y'all, listen. And we would go in there and we would all sit down and we would have these giant barrels, okay? Barrels, wood barrels, okay? And we would have thousands of boxes of books of matches, okay? And we would sit in an assembly line all high, and we would rip the red strip off those boxes and throw it in the barrel and fill the whole barrel up. It was a big, huge ruckus. It was a meth lab, y'all. It was a meth lab. Anybody who's ever done methamphetamine has probably been to a meth lab. It's not anything you want to, it's not a good thing. And what happens after you cook meth in a house, you guys, it ruins that house. Like, that house is contaminated after that. You know, and then people can get sick from living in there. All kinds of stuff. Like here in Arkansas, they have this thing that goes in the house and like tests it to see if it's had meth cooked in it, because what will happen is those remnants of the fumes and everything, it sticks to the walls. And it's bad. Oh, it's just bad. I'm grateful to be sober today. So let me show you all this eye look, and then I'm going to go put on some mascara. Pretty, huh? Okay. So, anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys about my friend. Like, I'm just really sad. I hope that we're not best friends. We don't hang out. We don't talk on the phone all the time anymore. Like, that time has come and gone. But I don't wish what she's going through on my worst enemy, you know? It is really hard when you're going through active addiction and you have a kid and you're trying to get your life right, and then you keep on messing up. I hope to God that her daughter is safe and okay. That's the only thing that I really am worried about. And hopefully she'll get into treatment and get the help that she needs. And I'll keep you guys updated, because I have a feeling that she's going to get the treatment she needs and she's going to get help, and this is going to be like a success story like me. And you guys, we were all there once in our lives, right? We're all addicts in recovery. We were all out there in them streets acting crazy, and no one of us is better than the other person, you know? All I can do, though, for me to stay safe, all I can do is pray for her, because I am in recovery and I can't be putting myself in compromising situations like that. So just know that I would never go around her with my son, ever. I would never put myself in a compromising situation. You know, yesterday was yesterday. That's done and gone, and it will not happen again. Hey, Lulu, love you. What's up? I like your ferret. It's just, sometimes, you know what, you guys? Like, I prayed before I went over there because I was just scared to death. Because I knew when I talked to her on the phone that she was all kinds of crazy, erratic, and just crazy. But it was like, I said a prayer and I asked God to protect me, keep his hand of protection over me, and show me what I need to do to help her and her daughter. And that's, you know, that's the only thing I can do. I know that I can't save anybody. You know what's taught me that, you guys? Here on YouTube, I used to try so hard to save people. I mean, I would care more about their sobriety than they would care about it. I would call them, I would, just all kinds of stuff, you guys. And what happened is, people started just taking advantage of me. And also, people didn't give a damn about their own recovery. So I was more worried about them staying sober than they were. And so here I was putting all this effort into it. And that's how I learned. I learned the hard way by getting burned by people that I cannot save you. I can't save anyone on here. Okay? If you want to get sober and you're willing to do the work, I can assist you in changing your life. But unless you're going to put in the work, and you are going to want it more than I want it, okay? That's the only way. And I've learned that. I've learned that sometimes I fall back in my old ways of being more worried, and then I catch myself and I'm like, girl, snap out of it. You can't save these folks, you know, but I do. I want everyone to find recovery, right? I do, you guys. It's just not everyone is going to. Not everyone is going to. It's hard. It's a hard, no pun intended, but it's a hard pill to swallow to realize that not everyone is going to make it. There are going to be people that I meet from my channel that die from overdoses. And there already have been people that we have lost to the disease of addiction. You know? Damn. Anyway, I love you guys. I don't want to start crying and ruin my eye makeup. So I just wanted to share you guys a little update on what happened and what's going on now. And I'll keep y'all posted if I hear more, okay? Love you guys.